Ready?
We'll do the little screaming.
Oh. Ah! That I do that instead of clapping in because I have to hold the mic. So that's how I sync the audio. Hello.
Hi. Happy Monday. Did you guys have
Monday.
a good weekend?
Did you have a good weekend?
What did we do this weekend?
We went to a birthday party, and then Sunday we went and got oysters. This is weird because we're recording this on Saturday, so like
we haven't done any of this
we
yet.
haven't done it yet, but like that's the plan. So we'll see if that still ends up happening. I think it will. We are still in our garage, and if you're on visual, you're gonna notice that the whole time it's only gonna be this one angle. We're just doing a center wide angle. We're trying something new. There's a lot of like back end stuff we're figuring out. We might get 2 more cameras because I hope the quality is better right now. I'm on my personal camera. We were on our producer's cameras, but like something was fucking up with them, and like people started to notice, and we were like, okay, this is embarrassing. We're season 2 and our cameras look like we're recording on a Nokia.
Right.
So I hope this quality is a little bit better.
Do you want to talk a little bit about your NFT experience?
Oh my God, you guys, I actually have 2 NFTs now.
Oh, so you bought one, Alana's?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, look at me go. This is crazy. I still feel like I know nothing about the NFT world, at all. So I can't sit here and like speak on it. But from what I understand, I now own these NFTs, these pieces of art, and I could technically do whatever I want with it. So I can create a billboard, I can create a brand and use this as the cover of it. I own everything, which feels
it's sick.
Kind of powerful.
It feels weird knowing you didn't make it.
It does. That's like the traditional art in me where I'm like,
yeah,
wait, but this isn't my art. But I bought it.
You own it. Yeah.
Like
it's like owning an original Picasso.
Exactly. Like
in the old fashioned terms.
Right. Like you didn't do it, but like you have the original.
Yeah.
At first I didn't understand it. I was like, but you could just take screenshots of people's NFTs. Like I don't get it, but like that's not the point.
It's the blockchain.
It's so interesting. I'd love to open the discussion to people in the comments. I mean, again, I still feel like I don't know shit, but there's this community called After Party, and I was invited to one of their events, and that was where I got where I minted my first NFT. That's like the term. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying.
Cool.
Literally have no idea. And it was a surprise. So you don't get to choose the NFT you get. And we were in the back room, like doing all the like back end stuff on my phone, whatnot, for my crypto wallet, I think is what, I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
I don't know. And they were like, all right, it was me and one other girl. We were both getting our first ones. And they were like, all right, you guys pick left or right. And I was like, left. And they were like, okay. Also, like on the back end, you get to pick like 3 words that are special to you, or 3 words you just want to be like in the like back end description of the piece. I don't know what I'm saying. And I chose hell fucking yeah. And then the girl I was with chose like love, passion, and like the number 4. Like she went like the nice way with it. And I was like, oh, maybe I should have done that.
No way. Especially seeing your piece. It goes with it so well.
It goes with it so well. So again, at this point, still haven't seen what I got. And the outfit I was wearing was like this all blue kind of like denim-y outfit, denim with like a blue that looked denim top and big hoops and like a slick back bun. And they reveal like, they say like Kirsten Maxey, like first NFT. And then like you like walk down this hallway, and that's where I saw.
You were like initiated into the like crypto world.
No, 100%. I feel like I kind of sold my soul a little bit. Like I haven't been the same since. And I walk up, and the girl, like in my piece, if we're on visual, if you're on YouTube, I'll put a screenshot of mine like up on the screen. She's wearing hoops, and I freaked out. I saw it and I was like, this literally looks like me. And she has like a septum ring. She has like an X on her cheek. She has like one little like eye thing. It's very robotic. The collection is a utopian collection. So I think it might be sold out now, but it was just this whole collection of this one artist. From what I'm understanding, the way NFTs work is it's like roughly the same creative, but then the back end, everyone is individually unique because they tweak something.
I can see that.
Because like, you know, some of them, like, they're all like facing the same way with like the same expression. If it's like a character, like it's like mine's like a robot, what looks like a robot girl, but then like the girl next to me, hers looked the same but like completely different color, didn't have the earrings.
They're literally just tweaking like some of the details.
It's exactly
that's how like you see these artists dropping collections of like 500 pieces of work where it's just like small tweaks.
It's cool though. It makes you feel like you are part of a collection, but your part is still unique to you.
Yeah.
I do see the coolness in all of this, and I didn't at first. Excuse me, but I was telling Alex, like, after kind of just being at that event, I was like, and like talking to people, like, I do see the fun in it. And the way you can sell them, and like it's like trading exclusive Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Like that's how I look at this space. I'm still very new. I'm still learning, but yeah, I haven't got mine from Lana yet. I'm about to get it, but I'll show you guys what it looks like when I get it too. But her and the team that she's working on created, I don't know how many, but they're like very like pin-up-y.
Yeah, they're like pin-up versions of her.
And like different scenarios, like a race car, cheerleader, like all like these like sexy things. It's cute. I think it's really cool that she did that too. I mean, generally it's a like very male forward industry, and I don't think it'll be like that forever. No. She started crypto NFT sis, so cute. It's like all things crypto, all things NFT, but like in the girl way.
Love that.
I saw a thing the other day. It was like NFT stands for nice fucking tits, and it was like this girl like I feel like girls are starting to get into it, and I love it. Another girl that I feel like is really getting into it is Lauren DIY. Her and Jeremy are like, it seems like they're both really, really into the space. And like last night on her story, she like bought, like she owns so many.
Oh,
like,
really?
And now your Twitter picture you can upload like your NFT, and it's like actually it'll move and shit.
Whoa.
But it's like your avatar. What is this?
Sick.
Still don't know what any of this means.
It's just scary. Like, I love it, and I love how quick it's moving. It's just scary in general to see like such a turn in the digital world where it's like, what the fuck is real anymore?
Yeah.
Like, very generally saying that. Like,
right. My mom sent me something. Let me read it real quick. And she even said, she's like, this is freaky. Mark Zuckerberg on Facebook, he said, or on, what is it called? Metaverse or no, just Meta. He said, exciting breakthrough. Meta AI research built a system that learns from speech, vision, and text without needing labeled training data. People experience the world through a combination of sight, sound, and words, and systems like this could one day understand the world the way we do. This will all eventually get built into AR glasses with an AI assistant. So, for example, it could help you cook dinner, noticing if you're missing an ingredient, prompt you to turn down the heat, or more complex tasks. It's like, where's our humanity?
Right.
I don't need help with that.
No, that's so scary to me.
It's
just
it's like
we're giving
too much.
Right. We're giving knowledge. AI this, I mean, these like major people in the industry are giving AI all of this power, and it's like, when are you going to think, wait, hold on, when should we stop? Because eventually it's just going to fucking take over. Like, they're going to be smarter than us.
Absolutely. They already are.
Right.
Like,
but the more we give them the power to like do these mundane tasks, they're going to take over humanity.
Yeah. Absolutely. It just seems like, I get that it's cool on a discovery level, right, and like on a sciencey level, but we don't need that. Like, the average person day to day does not need these glasses that help us turn up the heat, this, that, the other thing. Like, what? I don't see the point.
It would be interesting and very cool to see these practices used for like people with disabilities.
That makes more sense.
Yes, but they're not. it's not being marketed that way. It's not being pushed to be something to help people with disabilities. It's literally just to help people who are fucking lazy.
Yeah, it's literally turning into Wall-E.
Yes.
Like our world is turning into Wall-E. And I think it's the way it's going to be marketed and whatnot is it's very much a like social class thing.
Yeah.
Like you are going to have this because you can afford it. Like it's not going to be affordable to everybody. It's not like they're trying to help.
It's going to be very like Black Mirror-esque where the people who have these like cool contacts that you put in that where you can like literally freeze time and shit, like it's gonna be such a like a hierarchy benefit to have. It's
gonna isolate a lot of social classes.
Oh,
and
it's so
too.
shitty. Oh, I hate thinking about shit like this. And I think it's gonna happen in our generation.
Oh, I mean,
right.
He posted that the other day.
Yeah.
Like it's absolutely happening. I saw a TikTok that said there was some book from I don't know when, but a long time ago, and Elon Musk's name was in it about like time travel and shit. People were like it's already all figured out.
Yeah.
It's just like when are they gonna release it? I was talking to our friend Leslie and her husband Rob. I visited them yesterday, and Rob was saying how like the government is hiring people, like specific people, to get ready to release some serious news and discovery about like other dimensions and like our little telescope we just did that can see like the end of the universe.
Yeah.
Like the discoveries within that. Like it's literally like Don't Look Up. Like they're starting to want to release this information, but I feel like a lot of people still won't believe it. Mm-hmm. Like the same thing, like Don't Look Up. Like there's literally a meteor coming and people are like,
no,
I don't believe it. If I don't believe it, it's not real. It's like, it's real. It's science. Like, I don't know. That movie, I feel like we haven't really talked about it.
Yeah. We went to go see it in the theaters. Mm-hmm. I didn't like it. I
didn't like it in the sense of it made me uncomfortable because it's very much our society.
Yeah.
Sure, it had corny satire or whatnot, but like I think a lot of people didn't really see the like message behind it.
Right.
Because I heard that everybody was like, what? That was stupid. Like it wasn't even funny. It wasn't supposed to just make you giggle. It wasn't a fucking like Seth Rogen movie. Like it
was a direct reflection of how our society acts to these major world issues.
Yes.
And COVID and everything.
Yeah. Like a scientist that has spent their whole life researching something is telling you a discovery that is 100% happening, and you're still like,
nah.
You just make it political, and it's like, no, it's not. It's like, oh God, that's a whole other thing. Anyway, happy Monday. On a lighter note, what are you wearing?
Oh, I am wearing this black t-shirt. It's from the gas station down the street from my house.
Oh.
I don't know what brand it is, but
Hanes for sure.
Yeah. I don't even think so.
Is it no brand? Oh, it's nice. It's Pro Super Heavy. 5 Pro Super Heavy. It's nice.
Yeah, it's from the liquor store right on the corner. And then my Uggs and no pants. Just, I'm going to go run some errands after this, so I wanted to be comfy.
I'm wearing fuzzy socks and these little biker shorts from White Fox, and then this hoodie.
It's from ASOS.
Crooked Tongues is the brand. And I just chopped off the sleeves and the bottom, and I opened the neckline. It was so tight on my neck. I felt like this was such a tight hoodie.
Yeah.
No, I like it. It's a cute color. And my hat. I feel like I look like I'm a snowboarder right now.
That's why I got that sweatshirt to go to the snow.
And like with this hat,
it's very,
I'm very like Heather. I grew up in Tahoe. Like snowboard all the time. I work at the lodge. Like that's very much who I am right now. Song of the day.
My song is by Vic Mensa. Okay, so you guys, I have this friend who I'll send him music, and I send him like modern music, and he's able to go like find the song like right away where it's sampled from, or we'll do like vice versa. So I'll send him like an old song, and he'll pull songs that have sampled that song, and he does it quick. So like I know he's not like Googling it or anything.
Right.
He's just like an archive of good music. So this is Say I Didn't by Vic Mensa. And it's sampled from, let me pull the original song. Didn't I by Durando.
How's that go?
The beat is more recognizable, but I'm not going to play
Oh
it.
yeah, sure. We'll get copyrighted.
Yeah.
I forgot this isn't Patreon. Speaking of Patreon, I feel like I was actually thinking in the shower, like we don't say this enough, but we have a Patreon. I feel like we never promote it.
Yeah.
But we do an exclusive Patreon episode every week, every Friday. There's a lot of other things where we have polls on there. We do a Zoom call every Friday with our top tier, the Hella tier. So there's 3 tiers. The first tier is given the audio version of that exclusive episode. The second and third tier are given the audio and the visual of that Patreon exclusive episode. And those episodes are just questions from the Monday episode, like the same topic from our listeners. So we're giving really one-on-one advice to you guys, and you could be anonymous or not. You let us know. We also have a Discord with everybody on our Patreon, no matter the tier. That's become a really cool community. I feel like people have really...
We have like a whole bunch of different chats where we like drop memes, and there's a music chat, and there's a munchies chat.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And there's a Euphoria one now.
Yeah.
That like the community has started. We didn't even start that thread.
No.
And it's... If you go into it, there is spoilers, so be caught up on Euphoria. But it's just like discussing the what's the word? Conspiracy of like what's gonna happen, which I'm seeing
There's
a lot.
a lot of shit about Dominic Fike probably dying.
And it like making Rue go crazy.
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing conspiracy of Lexi dying.
Oh, I haven't seen any of those.
And Fez like being like, what the fuck? Like, because like he brought her into the world. I don't know. Somebody's gonna die.
Holy shit.
Like I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big shift in the show.
There has to. I think, not that I'm bored of the show. I mean, I watched it right when it comes out these past few episodes, but like something's gotta happen. I feel like
It's been a slow start.
Yeah, I feel like people are kind of bored of the Rue and Jules storyline. So I'm glad that Dominic Fike's character came in.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like
something's gonna happen. We're on episode 3.
I guess by the time this comes out, episode 3 is out. So we haven't seen it yet, but you guys have. Well, I guess we have by the time you're listening to this too. I didn't do my song of the day. My song of the day is Departure by Rice Wine.
I like that.
I forget what playlist I was listening to.
Aesthetic.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
In the car?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Sorry. It's so windy outside.
It's been so windy.
I don't know if it's picking up on the mic, but like it's like tornado winds outside right now. It's really scary.
San Bernardino winds. I also wanted to say last week, Kristen talked a little bit about one of our patrons has a clothing line with sensory like stitching on the shoulders and on the side seams. Go watch that episode to get like more information about that. But a lot of you guys wanted to know where to get those items, and she made an Instagram at We Are Cuerdos. Is that how you pronounce it?
Cuerdos, yeah.
Cuerdos.
Spell it maybe.
We are WeareCuerdos.
We Are Cuerdos.
We Are Cuerdos.
Go check it out. I know she was like, I didn't even have an Instagram.
Yeah.
You guys shouted me out. I think, again, go listen for all the details. It's the part where we explain what we're wearing. I still have the brochure right here. I
Perfect.
go over everything in it. It's such a cool clothing line. Go check it out. It's very cool.
Her name's
to
Meg.
see. Yeah, she's cute. Whoa, your phone case is like the pillow.
Whoa.
Okay. But like you were just as shocked.
No, yeah.
Okay, before we get into the episode, we're going to take a quick break for our sponsor. This podcast is sponsored by BetterHelp.
BetterHelp is professional therapy done online worldwide, and it's not self-help. It's not a crisis line. It's professionals that you can message every day at any time. I feel like traditional therapy is very like Thursday on the dot, and like shit happens in between. So BetterHelp is really cool because it's whenever you need.
Yep. It's also way more affordable than in-office therapy done in the comfort of your own home. And there's also financial aid available, which is amazing. There's really no excuse to get the help that you need and you deserve.
Right. And if you aren't gelling or vibing with your therapist, they make it super easy and free to switch. So you'll never have an issue with finding someone that works with you.
And if you guys want to check them out, visit betterhelp.com/Oddvice. That's better, HELP, and join over 2 million people who have taken charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional.
Special offer for Oddvice listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/Oddvice. Thanks, BetterHelp.
This week's episode, let's get into it. We wanted to do something a little more fun and lighthearted and kind of an
Just
easier
like
listen.
Easier like chatty shit.
Feels like we've been a little heavy. I feel like we say that a lot. A lot of what we talk about is heavy, but you guys seem to like it. That's good. But we wanted to go into kind of a this or that. We have a big bullet point list in our shared notes on our phone of just kind of a two-sided debate, like pineapple and pizza or not, like that type of thing. We do this a lot.
Yeah.
Like whenever we meet people, we're like, oh, they for sure have their phone on light mode, or have their phone on dark mode. Like the little things that kind of.
So last week we talked about like how we kind of like, I put this in light air quotes, like put people in a like social box, or like kind of I hate saying the word judge, but you know when you look at someone and you're like, oh, like exactly what you just said, like they're for sure an Android guy.
Yep.
We have a whole list of those that we're gonna go through and kind of like hash out, and because what's cool is like we're different in a lot of ways.
Yes.
You guys should see our list. It's very thick.
Oh, it's long.
So we're gonna go through those. This is all like super lighthearted, of course, and it doesn't actually put you in a box. It's just like fun to see how people
stereotypes.
Stereotypes. It's fun to see how people are like divided on such like like topics that don't really matter, but like are fun to compare.
But like they don't matter, but then when you find the people that do that same thing as you, there's a lot of other things you do the same.
Yes.
Like there's got to be some deeper subconscious like reasoning to why these are such black and white topics.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Okay.
We literally just have a long ass list.
Should we just go back and forth? Okay.
Also, if you guys have answers to these or you feel passionate about any of them, let's talk in the comments.
Or have any other ones that like we don't call out.
Yes.
Because we have a thick list, but there's got to be tens of thousands more.
Oh, for sure. All right. I'll go first.
Okay.
Because this one I feel like is very much you and I.
Okay.
The first one we wrote is 2 types of people. Are you the people that have hell of alarms in your phone, just like every time ever, like 11:46 because you said Siri set a 15-minute timer at like not a multiple 5 time, or are you one of those people that have a very organized amount of alarms?
I can show you. I have one alarm set.
That's weird.
And if I do that, like set a timer for 15 minutes for the pizza in the oven, I delete it immediately, like right when it goes off.
No.
I don't
think I've ever deleted an alarm. Okay.
I have one alarm and it's my weekly alarm for 7:30 a.m.
Okay, look at mine. I'm going to start scrolling now. Scrolling.
This makes me sick to my stomach.
Scrolling.
I like can't look at this, Kristen.
Scrolling. Done. I just scrolled all the way.
You have one for every minute of the day.
Truly. And I don't reuse them. I just set another one. So I have 2 11s. Like 3 10 a.m.
So why
3 9:30s?
Why do you have this if you're not gonna go back and like turn it on?
I don't know.
I'm gonna fuck with you one day.
I will throw my phone. I don't know. This is how I have always done it.
Just go through and delete them. Are you willing to?
Of course. It's not like I'm against it. It's not like I like it. I just don't care. It doesn't bug me. Like bigger things bug me. That's just like
I can't. You know what would happen if I left like even like 3 or 4 in here? I would think about, there would be a spot in my brain that would like physically feel that clutter.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe it. I just don't have that.
That blows my mind.
So which one are you guys? All right. Next one.
Okay.
This one's very basic.
I was gonna do this one because I added it to the bottom of the list, but I was really excited about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Snack people. So you're going to the movie theater, or you're going it's late one night and you walk to the liquor store around the corner, us every night. Do you go for like ice cream and a chocolate bar, or do you go for like Takis, chips and dip?
So like sweet or salty?
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
All day?
Yeah. Sweet food, we've talked about this. Sweet food does not fill you up, period.
No. Never.
You can't get full off sweet food. You can only get full off salty or spicy or savory
It's like
food.
denser in your stomach.
Yes.
For some reason.
Sweet food is its own stomach to me. Like when there's always room for dessert. That's how I feel. Like it's a different stomach. It is.
Do you get a sweet tooth?
I do. If I'm high.
Yeah.
But other than that, not really.
I've gone so back and forth with this because like there are nights where I literally like a bowl of ice cream sounds so good and it does satisfy like my snacking need.
Yeah.
But then there are also nights where I'm like a bag of Takis will just do the trick.
Yep.
But if I like gun to my head had to choose one.
Gun to your head.
Gun to my head, have to choose one. Probably Takis.
Yeah, I know. Of course it is. We have to answer all these like there's a gun to our head. Okay.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Let's do. I'm just gonna pick another one. Okay. This one. When it comes to your sink, do you use like the pressure sprayer side of your sink? Not side, but like you know how you can like
click it
and it could be like like the shower pressure, or are you just like steady
one stream through and through?
I'm a pressure sprayer.
That's my least favorite thing about you.
It doesn't clean the dishes if it's not pressure spraying.
Okay, it gets water absolutely everywhere.
Well, that's why it's on a hose. You put it down. You don't spray it above the sink walls. You have to go down under so it has that like, you know what I mean? You got to pull it down to use it.
It's so abrupt. Every time I turn on the water and it's left on that setting. You know what we need to get is we need to get one of those faucets where you have to click it to that setting, because our faucet is set to where it's just like when whatever you turn it on, it's whatever you left it on last. Mm-hmm. We need to get one where that's not the auto.
We just should have 2 kitchen sinks. With that, are you hot or cold water? I feel like I should just put those together.
For what?
Washing your hands.
Lukewarm.
Weird.
Why?
Hot.
No, it's got to be warm. I definitely don't use cold water. I don't like scorching hot.
I brush my teeth with scorching hot too. Ugh. And I take showers scorching hot.
Yeah, I take definitely hot showers, and I brush my teeth with warm water. But I can't, like, scorching feels almost like, I hope this hits, like throw up-y to me. Like scorching hot water, brushing my it's like it like stings.
It does, and to me, if I can't feel it, it's not working. Like that's how I feel about like face skincare. Like if it's not tingling, it's not doing anything to my face.
Oh yeah, no, I don't get that.
Sensory thing. I don't know. What do you guys?
Okay, when you're putting on your perfume, this is what triggered the idea for this episode, you guys. When you put on your perfume, do you do like spritz on the wrist, spritz on the inner neck, and then rub together? Or, okay, so what I do is I spray center of my neck, okay, back of the head for people who hug me.
Same.
And then I just go in. I just ham literally everywhere.
I do the first two, but then after I don't. I think when we talked about this, we were saying it depends on your perfume too. Some perfume you can douse and it's tasteful.
Oh, I douse everything.
But your Versace you can't.
Yeah.
It's very nice. It's very light. If I did that to my Santal 33,
right,
I would smell like the store. I would smell like Le Labo, and not in a good way. Like that shit is so concentrated.
Yeah,
you can't do that. So I get it, but I just do center chest, wrist, sometimes back of the head if my hair is dirty. That's really it though. It just depends. But body sprays, like in fucking high school when you had pink body spray.
Every inch of your body.
Like, everything. Okay, these next 5, this is just rapid fire phone etiquette. Just phone stuff in general. So light mode or dark mode?
Dark.
I'm light mode. Face ID or like punch in your password.
Punch in your password.
Me too. Face ID still freaks me out.
Yeah.
Okay. With our phone passwords, are you 4 characters or 6 characters?
4.
Me too. 6 characters
is aggressive.
I don't have that much time.
No.
And then you mess
And what
up.
do you have to hide?
Right. Nothing.
What do you have to hide?
Literally nothing. Red receipts or no?
No way.
No way.
Oh my God, that would change my life.
Red receipts. If you have your red receipts on, like I respect you, but I'm a little scared of you.
Yeah.
You're like
what are your
length.
intentions?
Like why do you have to be that forward?
Yep.
Apple or Android?
Apple through and through.
Duh. Spotify or Apple?
Spotify. And
Me
you
too.
know what? Josh has kind of opened my eyes to this. He's obviously an Apple guy, but he's an Apple Music guy. And I've never like put the two together. I've always said like in my head that Apple people are Spotify people, but like
they have their own thing.
I know.
I just don't like it.
The interface is bad. Making playlists is bad.
It doesn't make sense.
Nope.
It seems like there's a lot of ways to do the same thing. Like adding songs to playlists and stuff. Like there's a lot of ways you could do it. Like you either hold it down, right?
Yeah, or you do like top up.
Yeah.
Make it easy.
Spotify is edgy. It's cool. The black screen, the green, it's very like
okay. So
MySpace
you like the black?
vibes.
This was gonna be like my next question. You like the black interface of Spotify?
Yeah, because it's their thing.
Yeah,
I don't want to modify what I know and what I love because then I don't.
Can I see your phone?
Sure.
I haven't been like I have had black mode since
it came out.
Yeah,
let me go to text.
Oh God, this feels ancient to me.
Oh, I love it. I don't know. I was I think it was when I was on Unfiltered. I think we were talking about light mode, dark mode, and Heath was saying when dark mode came out, he did it because like it was just something new. Like we have all had light mode since iOS, 19 whatever, like years. We had it forever. And it was just something new. But like when it came out, I tried it, but it made me like, and maybe this is a good thing, it made me like bored on my phone. I felt less stimulating.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely like it's not as bright, so you don't, your eyes don't get like
addicted to it.
Yeah. Okay, let's do a quick rapid fire of like food related items.
Love it.
Sprite or 7-Up?
7-Up.
Okay, so I used to be a Sprite girl.
Until In-N-Out.
Until that one day at In-N-Out. We were going to Santa Barbara. We were on our way to, remember we were in the little Miata?
Oh, a Miata. Miata. We rented a Mazda Miata to drive to Santa Barbara for My Favorite Murder. They had like a live show 2019.
Yep.
And we did I'm telling you too much. Go on.
No. This is when
Set
my
the
life
scene.
changed. Yeah. Always thought I was a Sprite girl through and through. And then if you don't know, In-N-Out only has 7-Up. So I settled that day. And I remember drinking it thinking, like, I didn't want to say it out loud because I didn't want to feel like a fraud. But
I like this.
No, but I was literally like, this hits so much harder
That's right.
than Sprite. It's spicier.
It's less sweet. It's less syrupy. It's more like cane sugar.
It's like more carbonated almost.
Yeah. No, it's good.
Yeah. It's 7-Up through and through.
For the win.
Okay, that wasn't really rapid fire-esque of us, but
I mean, is anything. We have to riff for 6 minutes every time.
Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi. Honestly, I don't tell the difference, but I don't like the branding of Coca-Cola, so I go with the branding of Pepsi.
I think there's a big difference.
Can't taste it. Do you cut your sandwich diagonal or straight down?
Diagonal.
Ugh. I'm straight up and down.
But I also, when do I ever eat sandwiches? Like, I'm just going off like childhood.
Okay. Oh.
And we're talking like a square piece of white bread. Like, obviously you can't do that for
with
other
like a French
subs.
loaf.
Long way, like a baguette, but you go like
up and down the bag.
Ew, that's weird.
Okay, do you sauce your fries or do you dip?
I dip. And if you sauce, please click off.
Yeah.
If you put your sauce on top of your fries, unless they're animal fries, get real.
Get real. Okay. We've talked a little bit about this and we got a little bit of backlash last time we discussed it.
Is it steak?
Yeah. Pink or no pink?
The fact that that's the most backlash. Pink or no pink? Pink.
The hood on you right now, it makes your head like, if I was just like looking around, it makes your head look like the size of a Rugrat head.
It already is. It's always the size.
That's funny. Definitely pink.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
I thought I saw one more. Crust or no crust? Crust.
No, I don't eat the crust, so that means I'm no crust.
Okay, are we talking pizza or sandwich?
Oh. Okay, let's do each.
Okay.
Pizza, I don't eat the crust.
Oh,
It's left over.
I
give it to my friends.
I love the crust. Why don't you?
It's just for what? I already don't even love pizza, so when I'm eating it, I'm like, it's over. There's no sauce. There's nothing left. Unless I'm loving the ranch, then it's a vessel for that ranch. But like,
what about like Papa John's like cheese stuffed crust? Is it Papa John's? It might be Round Table
or Domino's. I feel like they probably all do it.
Yeah, they probably all do it.
Yeah, that's different because that's something.
That's like
now
a cheese
it's
bread.
its own thing.
Yeah,
but just like straight crust, I'm like that's why I like flatbreads, because then flatbreads,
the whole thing's a crust.
And and when you make a flatbread, you put the ingredients to the edge. You're not leaving room for that gluten to rise.
Oh, I love it. It's fluffy and airy, and then it has that like thin crust, and then like when the like air pockets get that thin coating, and then you break. Wow, this is crazy. You break it off, and then the little cup of it becomes your vessel, like a bowl for the ranch.
Like a spoon.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's great. Okay.
I get it. I'm just not a big bread person.
Sandwich.
What about them?
Crust or no crust?
I was like, where are you going with that? So we're going off like white bread again, because that's kind of like the only thing.
Let's say like a good Wonder Bread.
Ugh. Oh. Like no crust. I like Uncrustables.
I will I won't cut the crust.
Right.
But
I'm not gonna complain.
I'll eat it, and then I'll eat around I'll eat the first two sides of the crust. So the L.
Yep.
But I won't eat the 7. Does that make sense? So like,
but like why not? Because you're holding it, maybe?
I'm holding it, and like I need to get in there somehow. I'm not gonna cut it off, but I need to get in there. So I'm going to eat around, and then I'm going to eat to the edge of the opposite side.
That makes complete sense.
Yeah. So that's my crust or no crust.
I'm not a big sandwich person either. That's one of our bigger differences, is like she's such a bread pizza sandwich girl, and I'm just not.
Yeah. I'm carb it up all day, every day.
Pasta has grown on me over the years. I feel like I've gotten really into pasta.
Speaking of pasta, white sauce or red sauce?
Red sauce.
White sauce. All day.
Mario or Luigi?
Luigi. I like to be like the cool younger cousin.
I don't think they're different in age.
Energy wise. He's like the cool friend. Mario's like the
kind of like rowdy, like let's go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Mario's like main character, tried and true, like always does everything right. And then Luigi's is like the funky, like gets it wrong sometimes. You know what I mean?
But he's like not mad at it.
Right.
Like he still gets it done.
He's able to make mistakes. Mario can never.
Mario, when he makes mistakes, he hits himself.
Yes.
I'm Mario. I'm just kidding. Uber or Lyft?
You know what? These days, I'm a little bit of both, because I checked Uber the night that we like scheduled an Uber. It was gonna be like $65 to go like 4 miles, and then I checked Lyft and it was like $15.
Yeah.
So you know what? At this point, it's just whatever's cheaper.
Agreed.
Branding wise and like as a whole, Uber.
Yeah.
I think I'm over the pink mustache.
So done with that. Lyft is like, it's cute, but like it's very dated. Yeah. Whereas Uber has really stepped up and become like
the modern,
modern and techie and luxurious too.
Yes.
Their logo's still very like you're riding in style, like you're calling a car, you're bougie, but it's still like an affordable service.
Right.
We're explaining it like you guys don't know what Uber is. Green salsa or red salsa?
Green, and specifically the one from Trader Joe's.
Red salsa. I don't care where. Pink or purple? purple?
It just depends. I feel like these days, maybe pink. It's more like a blushy pink as we're sitting in
A pink and purple set, literally.
I don't know.
Growing up, whenever Monica and I, my sister, got gifts, like I feel like this is a very common thing when you have a sibling, like especially the same gender, you're gifted the same thing, different colors. I always got the purple thing. She always got the pink thing. So it's just since day one.
You're purple girl.
And they do go head to head.
Oh, yeah.
That is the biggest feud to date. Pink and purple.
I think I'm pink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about like a little bit of social etiquette, I guess.
Okay.
Window seat or aisle seat on a plane?
Aisle.
You're by yourself. Aisle?
I'm by myself?
Yeah. No, like
I'm sprawling out.
Sorry, you are alone in the sense that you don't have like I'm not with you.
Yeah.
There are other people on the plane.
Okay.
But
aisle.
You're okay.
Yeah. I used to be window, but it's like claustrophobic now. I want to be able to get out if I need. I want to be able to like be first person off the plane. Like if I have to go to the bathroom, I don't want to bother people.
On long flights, window. I can hold my pee for 12 hours.
Don't. You already have kidney problems. Don't do that.
That's probably why.
Dinner.
I like to sit on the window and put my headphones on because I need something to lean on. And I can't.
Get that.
I'm not comfortable enough to lean on a stranger.
I don't think you should.
So I'm fully window and I can pass out for the whole plane ride.
So you're not worried about peeing. I get that.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So if I'm aisle and everyone's walking up and down the whole flight, I'm just I'm not going to get a nap in. There's no way. I'm going to be sitting upright the whole time. I can't do it.
I get what you're saying based off comfort, but like I'm thinking like, is Bub calling you?
Yeah.
Because Bub just called me too. We'll call him after this.
Okay.
I'm thinking like in first class, you could still be comfortable, but I still want the aisle. But if I'm in economy, you're right. If I need to sleep,
yeah,
I have to do window then.
Right.
It just depends.
Oh, so yeah, I don't. Not first class.
I'm
not a first class girl. Okay, booth or table?
Booth. Oh my God! Wait,
fully.
Can I say what happened?
Fully tell that story.
Oh my God! Okay, so should I tell like the whole story? Okay, so in 2017, I think I went to Dubai with the W Hotel. It was a really cool trip. Took my friend McKenna. Hella fun. Whatever. And there was this guy, and we like he reminded me a lot of like one of our friends we kind of, I don't want to say grew up with, but kind of grew up with, right? And he was really cool, and we like kept in contact for a little bit, like followed each other on Instagram. Literally, I've only seen him that one time in Dubai. And you know, the past few years, it's like we'll respond to each other's stories here and there, like, how are you? How you been? Oh, like, glad to see you're doing well. And like, that's it. And he randomly hit me the other day on Instagram, and he lives in New York, but he said, hold on, sorry. He said, it's loading. Sorry, service is not good in this garage. If I was in LA, would you let me take you out on a date? And I was like, oh my God. And I didn't know what to say. I didn't want to be like,
I'd say yes.
Yeah.
Love that. Thanks for asking.
Right. Like literally, I didn't know what to say. So I Googled, like, this is the second time I've been asked on a date ever in my life.
Really?
Properly asked?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not that common.
It's not common. So I was like, for shits and giggles, I was like, what comes up when you Google what to say when somebody asks you on a date? And it was such corny shit. Like, I'd love to. Thank you for asking. Or like, just like really corny, like almost like movie type shit. And I was saying, I wrote it in my notes. You should see my notes. They're all just like
company
little tiny ideas. So that nothing ever happens. It's all business ideas though. But like it made me want to start a blog or something where it's like real advice. Okay, literally the podcast. We literally have, okay. But like advice on how to respond to things like that, but in a real way. Because the response I wanted before I came up with it was like, I wanted something a little bit witty, casual, not hella flirty. I'm not trying to make it like flirty off the bat because like it doesn't need to be like that. Like I'm just trying to get to know somebody. It doesn't always need to be like lovey-dovey or like sexual or like whatever. And I
want to show like a little bit of character and personality.
Yeah. Like dryness. I don't know. So that's a kind of a side note. There needs to be a resource for
like actually people. Good responses.
Yeah. So maybe we need to do that. That'd be a good episode. Like how to answer common dating situations.
Yeah. Would you guys want to see that?
We should do that.
Full of them.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. So I said, depends, table or booth. And he said the perfect thing. He said, booth, obs, and you're sitting on the cushion side if it's a half booth situation. I'll take chair 10 out of 10 times. Chivalry.
Love that.
I said, perfect answer. Table people are a different breed. When are you in LA? And then we just like kept talking, whatever. But
so wait, are you gonna hang out with him?
Yeah, I think he's coming like the first week of February. So what is that? Literally next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Or 2 weeks. Yeah. So update on that. But table or booth? Always booth.
Always booth.
Always booth. Weird. I'll take the table.
No. You know why? Because they're dead. I have this weird thing about angles in a restaurant. Yep. I need to be able to like see everything that's going on and like not have my back to all the hustle and bustle.
Agreed.
So if you're at a table in the center, you have so much shit going on around you, and like I need eyes on every angle of the restaurant. So
Agreed.
booth is.
What was that?
I think that was, I don't know. It sounded like a chihuahua.
Yeah. Oh, wait, can you do a chihuahua bark?
No shot.
Come on.
No.
She sounds like a really good chihuahua.
It's funny if you know Boomer.
Right, because she doesn't just sound like any chihuahua. She sounds like her childhood chihuahua.
Yeah. Wait, my mom still has a chihuahua. That dog's like 14 or 15.
I don't know. It's still walking.
He's so old. He's so cute. His name's Boomer, and he's literally like this big.
He's a burrito.
And he's an old man. He's gray hair. He's going blind and deaf. All of the
his
whole
tongue
nine.
sticks out.
His tongue sticks out, and he has this crazy bark. And I grew up around it. It was literally like my alarm clock going up.
Yep.
I could do it perfectly.
Maybe we'll show you guys
one day. Maybe on like a truth or drink or something. Okay. When you take a shower, do you do you turn off the shower? Do you put the like drain thing down for the tub portion, or do you just let it auto do it?
I let it go. So we're talking about like when you're filling up your bath, that faucet, you know how there's that little thing that creates, you pull it up, it's shower.
Yeah.
Push it down, it's bath. After a shower, I push it down and let it drain.
You know it does it automatically, right?
Yes, but I do it because it feels cleaner. It feels like I'm getting out that water so it's not stale sitting there for next time, because then I'm scared it's going to be the first water that comes out.
Well, it does it within like 5 minutes.
I just never, you know what? I remember growing up, my stepdad, he was very,
cared about the pipes.
He cared about everything. He was very like, don't let the shower run hot this long. Like everything was like, if you do this, it's going to break. So he embedded in us, if you don't do
like that.
Oh yeah, if you don't do everything his way, it's going to break and I'm going to have to fix it. And he made it seem like we had to do that. So like it's just embedded in me.
Yeah, no, I get it. Sometimes if I like remember, I'll do it, but most of the time I just get out of the shower.
It's part of my drying routine, if you will.
Should we get into our drying routine?
We have to stand up and show it.
Okay, yeah, maybe not.
Maybe we'll do it on like our Instagram or like TikTok or something. But there's we all have a full drying routine with your towel. Like when you take it off the hook or wherever you hang it.
You do the same thing every time.
Yes. Think about your shower routine. I bet it's the same every single time. Or your drying routine.
Your drying routine. Okay, while we're in the bathroom.
Okay.
Toilet paper, over, under?
Over,
fully. You know what? I, as an adult, I kind of want to get into the habit. I mean, they say if you do under, you use less because it doesn't like pull, like gravity at that point comes into play. So I would like to, switch my gears up and maybe try under, but
do you use a lot?
Not like a crazy amount. It's just like they just say it. You tend to gather more.
Okay.
When it's over, because when it's under, it like doesn't pull as much.
I get that. I get like what they mean by that. That's another thing that Phil embedded in us though is like I don't use a lot of toilet paper because like he'd be like, we just changed the fucking roll. Like, is it already out? So it's like I'm very sparing.
Do you like count your squares?
No, but Carly Roseling does.
No way.
Yeah, one of our friends we grew up with, she counts her squares.
Do you know how many?
6
for both?
Yes, and she rips them 1, 2. Like she doesn't create like a ribbon of toilet paper. Like
she stacks.
Well, she wads.
Oh,
it's she picks and wads and then does her business.
Do you stack? Do you fold? Or do you wad?
Fold. But it's only twice. I don't use a lot.
I fold. But I use more than you do, I think.
Yeah. Like I like fold like a like a squiggle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a snake.
A snake.
Okay, you and I obviously have the same answer for this one, but to you guys, do you park in your garage or is your garage another room in your house or apartment? We're in our garage right now, so you know our answer.
Right.
It's a room. And behind this wall
is shit.
Is just there's a couch, there's Christmas stuff, like it's a shit show garage. I actually feel like there's 3 types of garage. You use it for your car, like we were just saying. You use it for storage, as clutter, or it's like organized storage, and it's really nice.
And you have like a pool table in there,
right?
And you like hang out in the garage.
Yeah. So which one are you guys?
Growing up, we were like it was a hangout.
Right. It was like a man cave almost.
Right. Yep. Exactly. The Hantos family.
Oh.
They park in the.
They park in the garage, and you don't touch those cars.
No, it's like the thought of going in there and like having fun. No way.
No, his dad is coming out. Get out of the fucking garage. What the fuck are you thinking? Like,
you touching my tools?
Touching my Challenger. Remember when he got the Challenger in high school?
No, it was the coolest thing.
Everybody knew like the Hantos had fucking a Challenger and like a cool dog.
That's crazy.
This makes no sense to anybody but us. But like,
it's okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You can picture it. We're painting a picture.
Yeah, you're welcome. I didn't have a garage growing up. Okay, do you put your do you put your bread Are you okay? Put your arms in the air. Tickle, tickle. In preschool, whenever we choked, we were told to put your arms in the air to open your windpipe, so that's like that is embedded in me too.
On the Zoom call last night, what was said, and you're like, oh, I didn't have one of those growing up. Do you remember do you know what I'm referencing?
Oh, somebody was like, oh my God, this computer game I used to play. Like, did you guys play that? And you were like, yeah, like I kind of remember that. And I was like, I didn't have a computer growing up. And then last night, Kaya, we were on the phone. She's like, hold on, my dad's calling. Let me call you back. And I was like, lucky. Okay, anyway.
Oh my God, sorry. Okay.
Did you guys, do you keep your bread on the counter or like the pantry? Or do you keep it in the fridge?
My mom keeps it in the fridge. The bread.
I don't.
You were at my house for over the holidays. And
I wanted toast.
Yeah. You're like, where the fuck's the bread? And I was like, oh, it's in the fridge.
Literally next, like in the drawer next to like the deli meat. I get it. I get that it does keep it fresh.
Saves it, yeah.
It feels weird because we kept it on the counter. We had like a bread box on the counter. It was like a little mini garage door. That was our garage.
No, I could smell that box.
Do you know the light wood box?
Yes.
But it was always open and it was just bread was just stuffed in there. Yes. Like it wasn't nice. Like we had bags of bread that were just like
and like English muffins.
Oh, we were an English muffin household.
No, yeah, an English muffin, like your standard English muffin with a layer of melted has to be melted butter, and then a layer of peanut butter.
Yep.
Chunky, like lightly chunky peanut butter. Your mom taught me that. We used to eat it for breakfast before school.
Yep.
Oh, it's the best fucking combo.
But you have to put the peanut butter on while your thing is still piping hot.
Yeah, because then it melts with the butter, and then it's just like super salty. Oh my God, it's the fucking shit.
That's one thing I appreciate about my childhood is like my mom was always high on weed, on weed. I need to preface that. So she always had the munchies. So my mom has the best food combinations.
The pasta. So she would make us like spaghetti noodles with soy sauce, butter, and feta cheese. I swear to God, it is the best fucking combo there is.
Please
try it.
Please,
and it has to be the feta from Costco, like the big like what is it, Athos, or like something like that.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's so fucking good.
It hits so hard. It's like sour, salty.
It hits
warm,
every note.
Creamy, like the butter's.
Oh
it's
my
so
God.
Good.
Google Chrome or Safari?
Google Chrome.
Yep, Google Chrome. Safari sucks ass.
Safari just feels sketchy.
Yeah,
like I'm immediately getting hacked.
There almost aren't enough buttons.
Like they haven't fully developed.
Yes. It's still in like testing mode.
Yes, it's like Internet Explorer. Yeah.
Oh God, that's not even on our list.
Well, yeah, it's not a thing anymore, right?
No, it for sure is.
No way.
Yeah.
If you still use it, what's it like?
Remember Firefox?
Oh yeah, that's sketch.
So sketch. They damn near like you use that to get viruses.
Yes, you use Bing. If you use Firefox, you use Bing.
Fuck Bing. Okay, Google Drive or Dropbox?
Dropbox.
Unless it's like incredibly like if I got something sent to my Gmail and like I just need it real quick, then I'll Google Drive.
Yeah, like if it's like a W-2.
Right, but like
I don't really care.
Big files.
Dropbox.
Yeah, I actually have like old FITM files in my Google Drive.
That's why I stuttered, because I used to use it in college.
Yeah,
like the class, that's how you submitted a lot of things, at least in my classes.
Yep.
But like as an adult and like for like podcasts, transferring files,
big
and stuff,
files, Dropbox. Okay, and then on the computer, do you like, is your home screen just like full of like files and documents, or do you have like folders for everything?
I mean, come on.
I know.
I think you guys know the answer for each of us. Mine, it's just everything is stored on my desktop. Like when I export this podcast, it's going to be on my desktop next to a screenshot of something that I bought 6 weeks ago that I could totally delete. But like,
that makes me sick to my stomach. I don't have anything on my desktop. Everything's organized in actual folders in my documents, like main folder. And then I clear my trash and I clear my downloads folder at the end of every day.
I clear my trash, but I also don't throw a lot away.
My trash is full, like full to the brim.
I don't know. I'll clear it out. Okay. I clear out things on my computer when I run out of memory.
Oh.
That's the like, okay, it's time spring cleaning.
Yeah.
Because you can't save anything anymore. That's what I do. Dogs or cats?
I grew up with dogs, so I'm like innately a dog person, but I got a cat in my earlier adulthood. I think like I like cats' personalities a little more. I don't know. I'm so torn. Yeah. I think I'm a cat person.
I grew up with 5 cats and no garage. White wine or red wine?
White, because I'm allergic.
Okay. This one is like a 3-parter. Are you, like, when you consume books, are you audiobook, paperback or like hardback, or ebooks? So like your Kindle or your books app on your phone.
Physical.
Me too.
Yeah.
However, I do like ebooks. Like if I'm on a plane, I'll download one real quick, or I have a few in here. I have like Twilight and shit, like easy reads.
Yeah.
For like if I don't literally have a book on me, but the way I consume better when it's a physical book.
You know what? I want to get into audiobooks. Like they say some books in general are just like the experience is better when you listen to them. Like I know Seth Rogen's book.
It's his voice,
his voice, and it just makes the experience of like taking in the actual content so much better. So I want to like books like that. Like a
autobiography. If it's the person, I want to hear them say it.
Right. Like I feel like I like want the full experience. But if I'm just like reading a book, it's physical.
Like a story, physical.
Yeah.
experiences, you can hear their emotion.
Yeah.
So like I want their voice. Coffee or tea? Coffee.
Tea.
Iced or hot drinks? We'll just say drinks in general.
It depends on the weather.
Oh, so you're one of those. That's an answer in itself, because
Yeah.
that is very common. I'm always iced because I actually learned this when I was doing acupuncture. That's one of the questions he asked when I would come in. He'd be like, all right, what are you craving right now? Like warm food and drinks or cold food and drinks? And it's always cold. And it's because I have a hot stomach because there's inflammation.
I wonder what that means for me, because I always crave warm food. Like I always want very hearty, like soups, pastas, breads.
Could just be like maybe like soothing. You want something, not that
Yeah.
like you're in pain or discomfort, but like, I don't know. He always kind of made it seem like
It's comforting.
it's a good sign when you're okay with warm foods.
Oh.
And I don't like warm foods. I do. Like I want a soup when I'm sick or when it's cold, but like comfort wise, like if I know I need to eat to go out, but I want to make sure my stomach doesn't hurt while I'm out, I have to make sure it's cold.
Whoa.
Yeah. So it's like more of like an acupuncture thing. And they also check your tongue. Your tongue says a lot about your health too.
Oh, I've heard that. I would love to like do that shit.
We'll go to him. He's just on the street. He's really cool. Oh wait, I already did the one. Xbox or PlayStation?
PlayStation more in my youth, but like
too.
once Xbox like got cool, Xbox.
Yep, that's fully my answer. That is full. I feel like our generation we saw that jump.
The shift, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Indica or sativa? Oh, or hybrid. That's a 3-parter.
I think I'm hybrid.
I think me too, but I also don't care. Like I have noticed
You'll just like
it
smoke.
doesn't really affect me different. The way labels are like, it's in your head sativa, your body indica, like or
Okay,
whatever.
I don't like a head high.
So I think that's sativa. But again, I don't like
Sometimes
it's
it's
all the
different.
same shit to me.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit to me.
Okay. Sometimes I feel like that part of like the weed culture is very like hoity-toity made up shit.
Like how wine, it's like this has notes. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't taste that.
Yeah.
I don't taste notes of 1968 wooden home
Right.
in the middle of summer. Like I don't taste that.
No.
Serena or Blair on Gossip Girl?
I never watched it, so
But like you know them.
I don't know the key differences. They're the same character to me.
Blair is like hoity-toity, preppy, proper, like rich girl, bougie. And then Serena's bougie in her own way, but she's like rebellious, fun, like party girl.
I think I'd be more Serena.
For sure.
Yeah.
But like I feel like that's definitely you're one or the other. I
Okay.
do love Blair though.
Wait, piggybacking off this, Monica, Rachel, or Phoebe? I think I'm Monica.
I think Rachel.
I think you're Phoebe.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I thought it was just like what you like.
Oh.
Oh, Phoebe, for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I think I'm
You're
Monica.
for sure Monica.
Yeah.
You were Monica through and through. Without a doubt, you're
like
Monica.
I think she shaped me, actually.
I bet.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's definitely like that's what you watched growing up. Like how could that not have had an effect on your personality?
Right.
And I watched SpongeBob. Like that was like my like I got home from school, turned on SpongeBob. And a lot of my humor is SpongeBob humor.
Mm-hmm. And my jokes are very friends jokes.
Mm. God, so what are kids now getting? Like TikTok humor, I guess?
Yeah.
It's meme humor and whatnot. That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, we're almost done. Don't worry, guys. Thanks for sticking out. We just have to get through all these.
We have to check off the whole list.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
We have like a bullet point list in our notes, so I need to have these all checked. The contacts in your phone. Are you, when you put them in, are you first name, last name, like capitals, like just straight contacts?
You damn near put like their profession in there too, and their
Right.
email address, like it's all filled out.
Yeah. Like, are you like very straightforward with that? Or are you like pick an emoji, all lowercase, fun names?
You there's like thresholds for me.
It depends who you are to me.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah. So I start with like your first full name, all lowercase. I don't really do last names. I feel like
I do.
if I know, like if I have more than one of like a certain name, I'll do like the last initial or whatever. But it's usually just your first name, all lowercase. And then if you like get closer and closer into my inner circle, I'll like add emojis and shit. And like I'll change it. It won't be just your first name anymore. It'll be like what I call you. So like Breeze, Bree.
Yep.
And actually you're Kristen.
Really?
Yeah.
Ow.
But you have a heart emoji.
Ow.
Oh, okay. I was Alex Coat in your phone
But
for
you
the
know
longest
why
time.
you-
That's true.
Okay. I have Alex, Bree, and Leanna as their first name, last name, because when I like,
You could change it now.
oh yeah, I can for you. When I sent them guest passes for Raya, the dating app, there's literally a pop-up that's like, until they are approved, keep your contact their full name so we can verify that it's like the same person.
Yeah.
So like I had to do that, but yeah, I can change yours now.
Go back to Cootie with the elephant. That was my favorite.
That was it for so long.
Yeah.
But then like,
Now are you accustomed to typing in ALEX though?
oh, I type in coat.
Oh, okay.
Like whenever I need to send you something, I type in coat. But then like we also have a group chat for like the 3 roommates, and it's Christy, Allie, and Lily. Like we never call each other that, but like it's just like
Alter egos.
when you get close to a person, you create those names.
East Coast, West Coast. West Coast.
West Coast.
Culture wise, food wise,
weather,
people.
West Coast. Funny because we're moving to the East Coast, and I know we're gonna love parts of that too, but like
it's just our home.
Overall, the West Coast is really fucking cool.
Yep.
I feel like it's
the
cooler.
East Coast will just never be as cool as the West Coast.
No, really, the weather alone.
Yeah.
The weather alone, and like
the vibes.
It's hella chill here. Like it's so like you can drive and go skiing, and then you can drive 2 hours west and go to the beach, and it's like hot. In New York right now, it's what, probably like 0?
20.
Barely. It's
barely. Okay. Sock shoe or sock shoe.
Sock shoe.
Okay, this is what I do. I like as a whole, yes, sock shoe, but I do sock shoe. And I will finish my whole getting ready routine until I put on my last shoe. So I'll like brush. I put on my outfit, and then
you have to see what shoes you want.
Right.
Because that's usually if I do that, because we talked about this, like sometimes I'll catch myself in a shoe until I'm done.
Just one shoe.
It's because I wanted to see if I liked it. And I did like it.
I need to like test it out for like 5 minutes.
And now that we like it, I'm not going to take it off.
No.
I'm just going to keep it on until I put the other one on.
Right. So I keep it on. That's when I do like the finishing touches of my, like I do my perfume, and then I put my rings on, and then I brush my teeth, and then I'll put on my last shoe. So there's like a good 5 to 7 minutes where I'm just wearing 2 socks, 1 shoe.
And it's like, isn't it funny when you do it with like your platform docs?
Yes.
So you're like hobbling back and forth because it's like, or like a heel, you're like,
yes, but nothing will stop me. Like I'll still do that.
Yeah. It's not that inconvenient.
No.
Like you just got to do it. When you drive, do you have to are you one of those people that like have to have music on, or are you cool with like a little bit of silence?
I like silence, which is
like
funny
silence
because
too.
I like music for a lot of like the rest of my day, but I feel like my car time is my quiet time.
Yep. I'll have maybe something low in the background, but like silence is nice. Even when I drove to the Bay for the holidays, like it's a 6-hour ride, a lot of it was just silent.
I love
and
it.
like the window down and just hearing like cars go past you and shit.
Yep.
Hopping back to the shoe thing, when you tie your shoes, do you do bunny ears, like 2 loops and then tie them, or do you do 1 loop, wrap around that 1 loop, loop it back in, like, you know what I mean?
Bunny around the tree. Through the
thing.
I'm bunny ears.
Bunny ears. I'm the right way. 1 loop around the tree, back through. Bunny ears is not reliable. It comes undone, and you most likely have to double knot it. I don't.
You're most likely 8 years old,
right?
But I've never. You know what? This is probably the most embarrassing thing I've ever said on this podcast. I never like actually learned how to do the loop-de-loop.
I will teach you.
I don't want to learn. I like how I tie my shoes.
She's doing it wrong. Do you have to double knot it? Like,
I
think about how
don't.
often your shoes come untied.
Okay, you know what I realized? My Docs that do come untied all the time, it's because they're new. My Converse don't come untied.
Do you wear socks with your Converse?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to. They were designed to not wear socks with, and I do not wear socks with my Converse.
You have stinky feet.
No, I don't. I don't have sweaty or stinky feet, and I think it's because I haven't.
You used to walk around and they're really dry. Walk around with no shoes and they're really dry.
I have like dry feet, so
Yeah.
the sweat doesn't even happen.
I have really really soft, like
Moist feet.
Moist feet.
No,
no, that sounds really gross.
It's not
they're
like
they're like healthily.
you have just normal.
Yeah,
like you have normal feet.
They're really soft.
They are really soft. You have like really soft skin, and it's kind of creepy.
No, like very soft skin.
If my feet started to stink, I would wear socks.
Yeah,
but it's just never been a problem.
Interesting. Are we ending on that note?
I think that is the last one. Wait, is it?
No. Okay, you do this.
Oh,
I don't think a lot of people do this.
I think they do.
When you crack your egg, do you put it back in the carton?
Yes, I do.
The shell, I mean.
Yeah,
not the egg. No, you fucking throw it away.
I get it. We've talked about this. It's just, my mom does it. Maybe her mom did it too. It's just like the carton's already out. Like I just throw it back. I don't want to have to like walk over to the trash can and get like a string of the egg white. And even now, me explaining it, I don't even think that far ahead. Like I'm just adding logic to something I do naturally. I don't even know if that's my real logic. It's just kind of
habit,
how I do it and how I've always done it. And I don't know why. That's
so ugh.
This feels really good to have this list completely checked.
Oh yeah.
I feel like that's even another thing. Like, are you a list person or not?
Yeah.
It's so like psychological to be able that like feeling when you're like, oh, checked the whole list. So I'm a list person. I know you are too.
Yeah.
But that completes our giant list of this or that. Maybe that's what
we'll
call
the
episode.
Fun.
It is fun. It's just a fun, lighthearted little thing. I'm eager to see your guys'
everyone
answers.
else. Yeah. Please go in. Like, please go
give
ham.
us like a reason. Why is that your thing? Is that something you've done all your life? Is that like whatever? This just keep it light though. We just want a light episode. If you are sending in stuff for the Patreon episode on Friday, if you have any more, we can just keep playing the game. We can just keep reading some of yours, or if you want to share any like deeper reasons to why you are this or that or whatever.
Also, if you are on Spotify or fucking Apple Music, we have a playlist. We have a playlist where we add our favorite songs of the day, and sometimes it gets updated and sometimes it doesn't. So
it's pretty updated right now.
Yeah, it's
right?
pretty. Yeah. Apple Music might not be, but
not
fuck
our
you
problem.
guys.
Not our.
Just kidding. We love you.
I think a lot of our listeners are from Apple Podcasts, which that I like.
Yeah.
Because it's a different app.
Yeah.
Love Apple Podcasts.
No.
Keep listening. Rate us 5 stars.
Right. Do that.
Leave a review. Love
Apple Music,
Podcasts.
consider switching to Spotify.
It's just better on the eyes, the darker screen, like
the music aspect of it, just whatever.
Also, like, this sounds like kind of addy, but the way we upload the podcast is through Anchor, and Anchor is powered by Spotify. And when I upload, I can add questions and polls, but they only show up on Spotify. So if you ever want to like respond to those or like see the debate there,
just download Spotify.
Download Spotify. Just do it. Not sponsored. Wish it was. Love you guys so much. Again, please rate us 5 stars if you are on Apple Podcast, though. It does help us a lot. But happy Monday.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you Friday if you're a Patreon.
Katrina.
If you're Katrina. And other than that, we'll talk to you Monday. Okay, love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.